So, what's good, bro? Let's do this again. So, so this is basically the best, just like general, like run D. Like, you don't, if you don't think the person is, if you don't think the person is any good really, but they just running the rock or they don't got no real scheme to it. It's just like I don't know. Just like if you need a run D, like definitely start here. Like this is like one of the best run Ds in the game, and it like no normal nigga is going to know how to beat it. So definitely like start here. So the formation is nickel 3-3-5 wide, and the play is cover 2. You can honestly run any of these plays. They all stop the run because it's really the formation, not the play. But what's going to stop it the best is the cover 2 man. Um, in general, cover 3s cover the run the worst. Cover 4s cover the run the best out of zone. Cover 2s are okay out of the run, but they can get bad. But in general, man is the best run D. We're gonna start. I put all the runs out of I form close. I put them in the sub so we can just go straight through them all, and then also only run that I didn't put in here is I didn't put stretch in here because they nerf stretch, so nobody's gonna be running stretch, and they are. It's just gonna get bad because it's really bad. And then 94 wheel, I didn't put it in there because it's not good either. So we're just gonna start with the toss because that's what you were having problems with. So the setup in general is the press, shade over top, spread your D line, contain them, and then put your safeties and spies. And then you would blitz your user down so you can move faster. But or like put them in spy so you can move faster. Yeah, I think the spy or the blitzer don't matter. And then your job is to sit here and then just to read whether it's an inside run or outside run, and you just float to the ball. So here you see it's a pitch, just run outside, and then you would just clean up anything that is missed. So for press, I'm gonna tell you adjustments again. Press, shade over top, spread, contain, QBs and spies. So and then like move this user back so you can use them. Alright, so another thing you could do is put these safeties in purples. So when you put them in purples, hold up real quick, hold up. Let's backtrack. So the reason why we put the safeties and spies to begin with is because you see how they shoot down? They only do that in a spy. It damn near looks like I blitzed them, but I didn't do anything but put them in a spy, right? But if they're in the deep blues, they'll just sit back there. Like I'll show you one real quick. They'll just sit back there, and they won't come down. You see how they're still backing up, and just fucked everything up. Well, we still got to stop, but it just wasn't as good. So I'll show you that. You see that they backpedaling versus the spy when they were shooting down. So that's a big reason why the spies are good. Press sheet. And then, but if you don't want to put them in spies, because spies you really are committing to the run, which is not bad because they're an eye from close. So I mean, like nobody who's passing is going to be coming out an eye from close really. Like if they are, they're probably just not even good. So I mean, you're gonna be good regardless. Another thing I like to do though, like against a more balanced player, like say if I'm playing Book or something, I'll put them in purples, and then so with purples they'll like take a step to the right or something, like to the outside, and then they'll shoot down. So it's way better than the blues, but it's not as aggressive as the spies. And then if they pass, you still got purples on the field. You manned up. I mean, like ain't nobody gonna beat you here except for the receivers. That's it. I mean, you might have to go guard Mostert. Probably not, but that's really it. Really it they can do passing wise. All they can really do is run crossers. Other than that, nothing else is really too good from passing from this formation. They just gonna have drags, crossers, maybe a running back out the backfield, which isn't. I mean, like it's not good to pass out of. So, but this is the stretch again. You just come down like that, easy. It's bagged. So another important thing is like so. You gotta like know the tendencies of your opponent. So like you said, your guy was running stretch a lot. So you would spread your like here. I would spread my D line and contain. But like say if they was like running, or you could do that too. That too. But what you call it? If they're running like a dive or ISO, I'm not gonna spread my line a lot. Like say like me, I like running inside more. Even though I will run outside, no problem. I like running inside. So against someone like me, you'll probably not pinch your line, you know, or like against that one guy, against that other guy, you would spread your D line. Now I will say that spreading your D line, you're good every single time. Like so, like if you don't know, spread them because you can stop everything out of the spread D line contain. But if you know like it's 3rd and 3 and a nigga might run inside, don't spread them, and then you'll still be good. So I'm gonna show you spread just because we about to go more inside runs, and if you can stop them spread, you can stop them not spread. So I'll show you that real quick. Put him in spies, blitz him down. So we're gonna start with the ISO. I even put them in purples. I'm pretty sure the purples will work here too. I'll start with the ISO here. Hold up. Using 2 controllers. There you go. You just come down. He just got a really good stiff arm in the backfield, but my guy was there. Same thing. Hold up. Press over top. Bang. Contain. And then should be good. ISO again. He would just come down, and then he stopped in the backfield. And like, so you see, like last play when the play before that last one, he got a stiff arm. He got about 4 or 5. That's his best case scenario, unless like the guy makes a ridiculous play. That's his best case is 4 to 5. In reality, his like average play really is going to be a 1 yard, 0 yard, negative yard play. You feel me? So like, don't like change the run D. If you see a guy get 4 to 5 and you was like there, or he got a really good block or a really good move, like don't just get out of the defense. Just know like next time he runs that, it's probably bagged. Like he probably just got a lucky play because Madden is Madden. People aren't going to be 100%. So just stick to it, and then once you stop the guy like a lot, they're going to stop running eventually, or they're going to get back to the point where they lose. So like if they're just getting 2 yards, 2 yards, 1 yard, negative yards, a 4 yard run, a 2 yard one, you feel me? Like they're not gonna keep running after that. So that's the ISO. What else? The guy was running let me set up the defense first. And then the guy was running dive against you, and he was motioning that receiver. The setup is actually not a bad setup, but that's still bagged against this. So you would start back here, like I said, you would just, because you don't know he's going to run now, because he can run stretch weak side, he can run, well he can't run stretch because it's nerfed, but he can run outside, run to the left, outside, run to the right, inside, like you feel me? It's just a balanced formation at this point. But so you would spread them and just stand back here and just read wherever it's going, and then when he say hut, you know, just come down into the hole and dive his bag, feel me? So press, spread, contain, over top. But you can put them in purples as well. So I'll show you the power O. So power O, same thing. It's going to be bag. A lot of people like to run power O weak side though. I like running it weak side as well, but it's good either way. So you just come down. I don't even know what side I was running to. It was just so bad. I don't even know. Yeah, I did flip it, but you see that the end, like he fucked him up to where he shifted all the way inside like that. So that's gonna be bad. And uh, you can run the power O to the strong side as well, and then you should be good. Put them in purples if you want to. Put one of them in purple. Oh, that's not a purple. Why is it not putting my guy in a purple? I must have fucked something up because he's not going into a purple at all. Alright, there we go. Alright, I was hitting wrong, but so well, power strong side just come down nowhere. I think that's it, bro. We hit ISO, we hit die, power O, we did toss. So I will say too that just like what makes the D good is that like you can run it you can run it and you can run it basically against anything. Like it's not too many runs that I know of where I've ever even seen ever really beat the defense. So if a nigga's got a runner, you should bag him every time now because there's nothing he can really do. But it's just like it's just know who you're playing. Like so like if you I'm gonna tell you too over top my corners because if so like you know since we are putting these guys in spies and purples and shit, you wanna shade over top because they won't get beat. So as long as like they are in the same speed, it don't matter about man coverage, it don't matter about nothing. As long as they're in the same speed, he will not get beat over top. Like he literally will not get beat over top. Like he might be able to hit him quick off a route, maybe, but he will not beat him over top. So, and we're not even worried about passers in this formation, but say that's the only thing they can do is run crosses in deep post or something like that. So as long as you don't have like Jimmy Smith against Tyreek Hill or McCole Hardman, like you'll be good. But like if you have like I don't know any guy within like 5 to 3 of their speed, like they're going to be good. That's kind of why I just go fast corners because then I just know I'm always covered. But that should be it, bro. And no, you shouldn't. That shit should like nobody should be running. If you do still have problems, I have another run D that I run out of Big Nickel over G. And those the only two run Ds I would ever use because they should stop everything. But alright.